Good morning and welcome back for our fourth day of the engineering design process. This week we have learned about the steps that engineers follow when they are trying to solve their problems. And today we are going to listen to a story called The Most Magnificent Thing. Some of you may have heard this story before. I shared it with you earlier in the year during wind time. But we're going to hear the story again because it is a great example of how even young children can follow the engineering design process and why you shouldn't give up if your idea doesn't work the first time around. So we're going to listen to the story and then we have a short activity to do after we hear the most magnificent thing.
Hi friends! Today we're going to be reading The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires and read to you by Jana's Bananas. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He unmakes things. One day the girl has a wonderful idea. She's going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she's finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help, at first, but before long she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. Hey friends, thanks for listening to this book. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel, Jana's Bananas. Thanks a bunch!
Okay, now that you heard the story, you are going to do a short activity to go along with the most magnificent thing. So in Seesaw today, there is an activity that I attached to today's assignment. You're going to go ahead and click Add Response, and you'll find your name on the list. And you're going to answer 3 questions for me today from the story. First, why did the girl want to quit when her idea didn't work? Think about how she felt in the story. Why did she want to quit? Second question says, how did the girl feel about her idea at the end of the story? And last, what is something hard that you have done? Did you quit or did you keep going? So you're going to tell me about a time when you did something that was hard and tell me if you quit or if you kept going. You're going to click the letter T over here and you're going to type your response. So why did the girl want to quit when her idea didn't work? So you're going to type your sentence. The girl wanted to quit because, and then you'll finish that. And we're just going to, when you're done, move it over to the box. And then you're going to do that for each of the questions. When you are all finished, you're going to go ahead and press the green check mark. And it will submit it to me so I can see your answers. All right, any questions about today's assignment, just let me know. Have a great day.